Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Coach Rhino here again. Oh, this is the wrong thing. God, I'm terrible right now. Well, if you didn't currently see this, but it is 10:20 p.m. and I have nothing else to do. So, might as well just go over the analysis of our ZG org scrim that we had a couple days ago, actually, since this will be going up on Saturday. So we play Zero Gravity Flare on Thursday on Villa. This is the one we're doing, and I'm going to go over the Coastline game that we played Friday or yesterday, right now, or tomorrow, actually. So right off the bat, I mean, Monty being on Villa. I mean, okay, I guess. Honestly, though, I think this is one of the maps where you can get away with banning a Thermite. I mean, next time I would see how it goes banning a Thermite. We're going to start doing more often. Like Cafe, Villa, Clubhouse, you can ban Thermite and really kind of screw over the attackers. Especially if they ban Thatcher. Just if you get rid of the Thermite Thatcher combo, then it makes for an interesting game, honestly. And Clash, I mean, I don't really see a lot of Clash, so that's really kind of their personal thing, I guess. I don't know. I just coach them. So this is for the A team at least. So notice we don't have our normal starting lineup in here. Teto, just kind of getting him some games in so he can get used to this level of play. It's been like a solid couple, I think it's been like 1 or 2 months since we've had him play in an actual league match. So, yeah. And then Fear has looked very good the past couple of games in our league. Sprout and a little inconsistent, but they've had a little bit of trouble adapting to this. Koift has his upsides and downsides, really, and then Aza, it's kind of the same way. I mean, has his good games, has his bad games, really. So, yeah.
Die Angreifer müssen Bomben lokalisieren und entschärfen.
Turn this down a little bit. Right. So, big issue with this lineup I have real quick is if Thermite's not banned, then why are we running a Maverick? It'd easily be running a Thermite. They're gonna run something, run a Thermite and Buck's fine. Get banned generation below. But there's no reason to run a Maverick when Thermite's easily available for us to use.
5 Sekunden noch bis zum Einsatz. Angreifer rücken aus, eine Bombe zu entschärfen.
It's a good setup.
Angreifer hat den Entschärfer.
I'm fine with this.
Angreifer haben ihren Entschärfer zurück.
I was checking Master's ping. It was getting pretty bad. I mean, Dokebi's okay. You could use her. I mean, especially on Villa. Villa is a good place to use Dokebi, especially since it's 3 floors. Consulate's a good place to use Dokebi. Basically, any kind of open map, like depth-wise map, like 3 floors, I'd say use like Dokebi or something like that. Dokebi or Lion. This is just a fact of poor droning here. So go ahead and go back here.
5 Sekunden noch bis zum Einsatz. Angreifer hat den Entschärfer zurück.
Go ahead and go back here. 5 Sekunden. 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 See? We're on this side of the building. We haven't droned the north side of the building. We don't know where anybody is on the north side. We've got a good sense of like what kind of map we have on the south side, but we don't know anybody on the north side. So instead, David gets caught out here. So she's dead. Buck doesn't even react in time. Buck's still staring at the ceiling right now for some unknown reason. So now, thankfully, Jackal. Jackal kills him, loses a little bit of health. Jackal's not ready for Vigil.
Bombenentschärfer der Angreifer wurde fallen gelassen.
Bandit kills Sophia. I'll blame that one on ping. Masters have pretty high ping issues there. But and in reality, Master Diffuser should have been with Teddy. So Buck kills Bandit, who for some reason
Bombenentschärfer der Angreifer wurde fallen gelassen.
For some reason peeks that. Why? Bandit pushes in to study where there's really no reason for it. Buck kills Bandit. Again, Groot, there's no reason to be over there. I mean, all you're doing is just, maybe you get one kill, but that's about it. You have not heard anybody else on this balcony, so there's a good chance nobody's still out there. It's just been Zofia. Whereas you've been hearing all the Buck shots from below. You've had Maverick. You've heard Maverick on the window. You've gotten at least several cues from teammates that the rest of them are downstairs. So at this point, just keep the man advantage. Instead of going down. And then, right now, Teddy, this is a big problem. We got a minute left, and we're trying to make stuff happen. Zeus is on the right path. Zeus knows what he's doing. Teddy is still out here on this window trying to get kills from a basically impossible angle. You're going to lose that fight against the Doc every day because you're going to have to peek a guy who's already peeking that window. So, yep, see, you die. And now, when you could have easily rotated back around, because you know Buck has controlled this entire south side. You could have easily dropped off the rappel. And when did he have control, by the way? I'm not going back that far. Let's see here. So save 15 seconds. Get back over here. Well, that's too far.
Das Bombenentschärfungsgerät wurde zurückgeholt.
So instead, we're down a man because Teddy didn't get off the rappel and rotate back over to help Buck. Even if you had rotated back over and pushed down this hallway, you would have had a better shot of killing Doc. We're just doing that. Jackal comes up these stairs, which at this point, a minute left, you probably could do that, I guess. Did you drone it all? I don't think you did. That's way too far back. Kills him. I don't know how you win that gunfight. A stupid, that's a terrible shotgun. That is not a gunfight you should win. Easily. That's just unfortunate, I guess. So here's what we got. We won that. Alright. I knew, so it was a good idea. Good idea. Good pinch. Good pinch from the Buck. Good pinch from the Jackal. Force him into this one kill zone. That's how you win those gunfights. That's how you win a lot of gunfights. That's how you clear roamers, too. If you can force them, again, into a kill zone, then you're going to eliminate most of the roam game just by doing that. So, even though we won that round, there were still issues that I had with most of the stuff. First of all, lack of droning from the guys downstairs on roam clear. The guys, Teddy, still on the window he was on the window for a solid minute and a half, trying to find out where the stock was. At that point, you just got to push in and just open up the wall of vaults. Open up something. Especially if you're the hard breacher. dude, you gotta at least get onto site and help open up walls so we can have an established sight lines into site. Okay, but I'm not gonna. It's enough of that. Alrighty, I said my piece. Fix it. That's all you need to do. And I know this is his first time playing like a pretty competitive game in a while. So you're gonna see that a lot in this. My controller's stupid. Peptic on the Jackal, that was pretty good. I like the Jackal pick on, especially on Villa. Like on the 3-floor maps. I like that pick. Right, we don't need to see this setup here. Maybe. Yeah, this is good. So we got that reinforced. That's 1, 3, 5. Jeez, that was a loud voice crack. 6, 7, 8, 9. Those aren't reinforced. Those need reinforced. Otherwise, I like the Goyo stuff. You've been doing your homework. That's what I like. I like that. That's actually the same stuff we have set up actually. Maestro again. Those reinforced. That's good. That's good. I like it. Peptic's on the roam clear. Jackal downstairs. Teddy's still on the roof. This is dead. There for the refrag. Again, lack of droning. That was a big one. I remember this. All you had, like, you've droned this entire hallway. I hope you would have droned this entire hallway. You know that nobody's peeking. You know that if somebody's going to be in vault and peeking this, they're going to lose that gunfight 100% of the time. All you had to do was peek this. Maestro was a free kill. He was a free kill. The worst part is, he is sitting there for 5 to 7 seconds. He doesn't even know that this wall is open. He just now realizes and gets out of the way. See how long it takes. So again, just poor droning there. From our roam clear, especially losing the block too. Sucks. 1, 2. So that wall opens at 153. See? He just now moves at 144. You had about 10 seconds to kill him. And you missed it. Alright, that's... Ain't nothing you can do about it now. But, come on, there's something I gotta know now. Epic's downstairs on solo roam clear. That's not... No. Forge has got to be down there helping roam clear. He's already used both of his calls. Left. Cabby kills him. Haptic goes down to Coift. So, in reality, I'd say don't use Dokkaebi, use Lion. Especially if you're going to go with a Jackal, because Dokkaebi is useless. Here at this point, just take attack timeout. Just have Teddy sit back, talk about what happened. You know you can't win the round, it's a 1v4. I mean, I know a couple of them are on low health. It's him. You're the Dokkaebi pick. Forge, again, if you're gonna combo with Jackal, use Lion. Because that way, Jackal scans, bam, lion goes off. You've got 3 guys hunting him down now. Especially if he's getting tracked and lion scanned at the same time. There you go. That's how you do it. Teddy, switch over to Thermite or Hibana. Whichever one. Maverick's not going to do the trick here on this map. This map is designed to get big walls opened up. That's what you need. You need a big, like a wall, like a guy, an operator that could reach walls open big. Maverick just doesn't have that capability. Okay? So, it's a pretty standard setup. Especially this one. Especially this site. So, this is the spam of the controller. Out. We run 2 variations of this one. I like our first variation. It's a TSM version, and I like it a lot. Alright, so this one, big droning. You big droning. If you're gonna roam clear, bottom floor. You gotta roam clear the entire floor. Not just this entire, not just this section. You gotta roam clear the entire floor. Because if that late flank comes up from Ella, that's what they're playing. They're playing a late flank. Villa, you want to play late flanks. And hell, that's what I'd do. I'd do that. Alright. Clubhouse, actually, yeah. Another thing about Clubhouse, you don't really need Jackal. Because it's mostly a condensed building. Villa is quite expansive. That is a big issue. 2 guys. You guys don't know where they are. Because you don't have any flank drones. You didn't drone at Ella, so Ella just has basically free reign over basically whoever wants to. Jaeger messed up here. Dokebi's on the drone. I don't know why he's reinforcing this. Dokebi should have heard Jaeger reinforcing, because he got... Let's see here. Oh, actually, never mind. You should not have heard him. Got off just as he... Wifed hears the footsteps. I like that. Good job. That's good. Aza's in a bad position here. Use kills a cool... Oh, actually, that was Groove. Sorry. Fear kills Zeus, and that's one of our top fraggers. No, Peptic's. He's one of the important players. Peptic. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Yay. Okay, this is what he's running by you, and you don't hear anything. He was running next to you, Peptic, and you don't hear anything. You turn up. Jaeger then rotates this way. And yeah, you kill him, but Koif, you should have looked in the dining room at least. You should have looked in the dining room. Okay, that's the big thing. Let's go back here. Jackal kills Fear on the stairs. Fear up to you. That means you don't have to worry about anybody over here. You don't have to worry about anybody. Dokebi's right there. Dokebi should have heard you and should have killed you at least. At least put some damage on you. Called it out to somebody. So he doesn't hear you. You got lucky on that one. Jackal's turned the wrong way. Because he didn't hear you running, apparently. And then... Okay, yeah. There. Call it luck. It's basically a 2v2. Master's on low health. I'm in a difficult spot here. You have good coverage though, especially with Aza and Sprout still alive. You got 2 solid guys that know each other very well, so that's gonna be a difficult combo to break up. And this is why Thermite is much better. Where if you're gonna start doing something, you got, like, dude, 45 seconds left. You guys start getting this wall open. 8 kills master. Basically, yeah. Again, it was a 2v2. 2v2 either way. Okay. You're a hard breacher, Teddy. You got to get walls open. This is why I put you on the flex role. Because if you're on the... Because you know how to play flex. You know how to play flex. However, support role is not decent for you. All right. So, I like this position. You got Overwatch. Let's see. Basically all the default plant sites. You got Fear or Sprout. Sprout covering the backdoor entry, basically. Call it backdoor. Call it backdoor. Kills him. Kills him. So, good job from our regulars, from our ZG team. Alright, so here is the main issue at this point. At this point, with 20 seconds left, Teddy, Forge has got to push into this doorway and cover him. Because Bandit has no C4. You just got to hope Bandit has no C4. Teddy, you just got to rush into this little corner right here and get a plant down. I guarantee you, if Forge does that and pushes into this doorway, he's going to hear Aza rotate. And also, you should have a flank drone set up. You should have a drone set up underneath this bench, in reality. Should have that. So if Teddy is able to get into this position and plant, Forge has coverage onto this doorway, which is where most likely these guys will push from. Alright, but instead, Teddy tried to take on the head-on fight. Forge is just sitting there. I don't know much. Yep, kill him. Easy kill there. So, that round was not played very... And then, oh yeah, this is a clusterfuck of a round. Jeez Louise. Alright, so let's see here. Dining room kitchen. We have got a Buck, Zofia, Gridlock, Jackal, Shotgun, Impacts, freaking Shotgun as a main utility. So much utility to put up this top floor. And what do you do? Nobody's up there. Nobody is up there. Alright, Jackal just jumps off. Mistakes happen, I guess. The hell? How'd you go down? Zeus? I look up there. I know. Nobody's up there. 2:30 in the round. You're droning out that top floor. You realize nobody's up there? Alright, let's get top floor control. Let's start opening up stuff. I swear, if you look at the Villa VODs that we have on our channel, you will see TSM is up there every single time they are attacking this site. Or Luminosity is up there every single time when they're attacking this site. And they have upper control with a minute 30 left. Especially if these guys are going to play a bunker strat or basically bunker strat, then you have free reign up there. Is Gridlock established flanks? You're fine. I don't really know what happened. I don't know what happened. Like a botched grenade or something? Or something. Botched grenade. Screws everybody over. So now you got two guys. It's basically a 2v5. So basically a 2v5. And again, Master, you should have given Zeus the diffuser. Now is the point where you guys are like, alright, hey, let's go upstairs, see if we can find anything up there. And even though you have upstairs control at the minute 30 left, nobody knows that you have upstairs control. You might have just drowned it out now. So you got that. Alright, cool. This could have been done with 2:15 left on the clock, and you have basically opened up all that stuff with Buck, and you're kind of sitting there with like a minute 30, minute 15 left thinking, alright, what do we do now? Maybe get a couple picks, one or two. I'd say one at minimum. I'd say 2 if you get lucky. Cheers. Now you got Buck downstairs for some reason trying to clear out roamers. Or trying to rotate, I'm assuming. But Vigil is on the late roam, so now you got Diffuser downstairs. This round's basically a waste. Nothing from here on out. You got 2 guys on 220 health. Forge, who, I mean, he's having a decent time. But Vigil kills Heptic. Or Vigil kills Jackal, and it's basically a wide punch on this round. Just forget that this round ever happened. You have nothing else to do. And that comes with game knowledge, Forge. Game knowledge, you'll realize nobody's gonna peek you from this hatch. Nobody is. They'd be stupid to peek you from this hatch. The only way they're gonna kill you is if they rotate up the stairs. I've made that mistake quite a few times. But now I've learned that nobody can kill you from this hatch unless you're just god awful. And you, my friend, are not god awful. Nobody on this team is god awful. Alright. So, it was a good hold from our 8 team for the most part. I think the only difference I'd make is to have an upstairs presence. You have a downstairs presence on Villa, and I like that. That's good. That's good. Really make the other team think about the late roams. I think you should consider Villa as a map that you guys go to these games. Or one of the league games. So, should definitely consider that. Although I like how our team is experimenting with different team comps. I like that. That's good. That's good. Sledge, that's probably a good call. Personally, I think I'd take Sledge over Buck on Villa. Just because Buck's shotgun is not as consistent as Sledge's hammer, obviously. Oh, that's why I would take it at least. Let's see, do I have... Let's see, do I have like a designated attacker that I like? Or like a designated soft creature that I like? Stop zooming out, damn it. So, hard, soft destruction times 2. For 1 soft and flank control. Yeah, so hard breacher must, soft destruction times 2. You got that in Buck and Sledge. Or you can run one of those guys. Personally, I'd take Sledge with either a Nomad or Gridlock. I mean, it's really up for debate, honestly. Honestly, I think you could probably take Gridlock if you want to, and then Zofia. So, and then either Jackal or Lion or something like that. You could even sub out one of the softer structures for, let's see here. God, what was I going to say? You can even sub out one of the soft destructors for another kind of like different player or different op. Like you can take, like you could have like Sledge, you have Sledge, Jackal, Thermite or Hibana, and then Lion, and then Zofia. And hey, you cover everything basically. So you cover most of the stuff in reality. Either that or IQ. Especially with Echo unbanned, or not Echo not banned, then you're gonna want to take an IQ. So I'd take an IQ mostly every round. Because most teams will take an Echo if they have the option to. So, what do we have? Okay. Again, Master's the guy with the diffuser, which I'm not really excited. I like this. I like this. 3 guys on roam clear. That's a good kill from Forge. There you go. Good kill from Heptic. First, you got to realize if your friend gets killed up there, then they probably have multiple guys up there. All right. That's the big thing. If Aza dies, then you have to realize that Sledge is not going to be up there alone. If he is alone, wait until later on where you can take him out. Because in reality, you should have heard at least multiple windows breaking. Or, I guess, the bathroom window. But you have to realize that if they're on roam clear, then they're going to have multiple people. Okay. And roam clear. Like this. Sledge start doing destructive work. Sledge needs to start doing some reconstruction. And then, where's Sledge? This is, no. Forge, if you're gonna destroy, you gotta destroy some stuff. All right. We need that destroyed. We need defense to feel pressured. We need defense to feel like they are not safe in the position that they are ever in. Ying just flashes the entire play. Just I like this. Jackal pushes Jackal in this. Oh, I like it. Where's our good kill there? Got. All right, Petty. This is a big thing. This is a big issue. Why this wasn't opened earlier is beyond me. This is why I don't take Maverick. This is why if Thermite or Hibana is unbanned, you take them. Because Maverick takes too long to open up this stuff. Alright. You take Thermite or Hibana, yeah, they'll know that we're coming from that position, but we've got 5 against their 3. Doesn't really matter. So, follow us around there. Good attack overall. Good attack. This is our biggest issue. We take too long to get going. Okay? You'll see this. We go on like a 4-round run. Maybe a 3-round, actually. But we'll go on like a decent run. And that's what we need to start doing. Like, we can go on runs, but we have to do the runs earlier. Because, like I was saying to these guys, after this map, it seems as though in every league we play, we've lost the first 2 rounds on defense, and then when we go to attack, we lose the first 2 rounds on attack before we start to get going. As it works, that happens both ways. Start an attack first, we lose the first 2 rounds, and we start to get going. And then in defense, we lose the first 2 defensive rounds, and then we start to get going. That is not going to work at all. Because if you're going into a game knowing that you're going to automatically lose 4 rounds because of this. On top of that, you have to deal with the randomness, what happens during a certain round compared to another round, and also what happens, like the normal trends for a map, especially on Clubhouse when it's a defender map. If we're attacking and we lose the first 2 rounds, then we're in a really bad hole. Because that means we just give them 2-3 rounds. And on a map that we're very decent at, too. Like, we're not horrible at that map. So we've got to break that. We've got to break that habit. I'm giving you all the skills. But at some point, you got to figure it out. At this point, they just realized they need a 3-man drone clear. That's what it takes on Villa. And the fact that they just now realized it, and it's the 6th round basically, is something that tells me that they're not really using their game knowledge, or they have very little game knowledge. Okay. Going into Villa, you should know that you need a 3-man roam clear. Okay. And this is where, even though it's not on the strat sheet, this is something like the basic people should know. Like, these guys have played with me enough times to realize that if we playing Villa, I'm going to always drone you guys in. But I always take 2 guys with me to drone it to roam clear. Especially attacking the site. We go in through this master bedroom. I drone all the way out. I put 1 drone up in here on the Astro stairs. And then I take my other drone, drone out this way. And we've already got this like established with 2:15 left. Now we got 3 guys with me. Because I know that if like we're gonna at least trade out if we find a guy. If we don't, then we're just gonna gas. Nothing we can do about it. We just go back into Paris and start getting kills. Start working on that. That's good though. You realize that he holds table that quite often. So I like that adjustment. And I like this. 2 minutes into the 2 minutes left in the round, and we've already got 90. That's good. That's good. That's a good efficient right there. That is efficient. Now, Patrick should hear the guy below him. Not going up. I think Sledge dies here. Yep. Again, Fortune comes down to the game IQ. Nobody's going to peek you from that. Zeus gets a kill onto Jaeger. Root dies. Or Vigil gets hectic. But these 2 guys are there to trade it out. So either way, even if Root kills Ying, he's not going to kill. He's not going to kill Jackal. It's just not going to be possible. Because he's got to swing onto Yang and he's got to swing back. Good kill from that. Just take Thermite, dude. So much easier. So much freaking easier. Thermite, dude. And there you go. Efficiency. That was efficiency right there. At its finest. Except for the Maverick. Teddy, man, you know I love you, but you gotta realize that Maverick's not gonna be useful on this map. There's like very limited number like maps where he is useful, and that's Clubhouse, maybe Consulate. And other than that, that's really it. Yeah, dude, like Maverick's not useful. It's gonna be a long video, dude. We're already 40 minutes in, and we're already halfway through this. This starts recording at 10:20, and we got another. This was an hour-long match, so I don't doubt that it was. That's gonna take a while. I'll do this whole thing within one sitting. Sorry for that.
Sekunden bis zum Einsatz. Es bleiben noch 5 Sekunden.
Like this. Basic setup. However, no Goyo. And again, you can choose to run Goyo. This could be a variant, yeah. But I would say learn Goyo. Learn Goyo stuff. no reason to rotate that way. And this is where we get him. This is efficiency right here. You've got 3 guys hunting down Peptic. They're all sweeping from different ways. That's it. The only difference is have Buck. Yes. Yes. There we go. Have Buck come through here. That way you cover every. Asa kills Jaeger. And bam. All roaming presence gone. 2 minutes left. Down underneath. We got maybe 1 or 2, maybe 1 guy underneath. And like in the bottom, like the basement. Make sure. But for the most part, everybody knows that these last 3 are combined to the room. So, boys, this pay attention to our like it is efficient. I don't really know why you did that, Teddy. You should have been paid for it. You should have been dead there. Should have been dead there too. Eaching kills. Okay, good kill. Alright. At that point, you gotta realize that if you know that there's 2, like, Teddy should be calling out that he's heard a couple shots from this way. You know? I mean, it's common knowledge. If you've seen Jackal kill Peptic on this side of the map, and Peptic should have called out he's on red stairs, then he should have called out that tell Forge that Jackal's probably going to push you. Zeus kills Ash. Zeus kills Ash like that. This is power positions here. Power position. Both guys on low health. Fear, you gotta be planting. There you go. Go back. Teddy trying to creep her. Again, Teddy, if you're gonna stay with this hallway right here into study, is that somebody's probably gonna be watching this angle. And they're gonna be slow peeking you too. So if you got a wide peek, you got a fast peek that. Like you just gotta swing out their balls to the walls. Because the reality is, all you need is hit 1 shot. Your 1 shot, you know, somebody's at least lit them up, maybe once or a couple times. So you just got to swing that. And most of the times, they're not going to be ready for you to swing wide if you just do it. If you do it, then you're probably going to get at least one of these guys. Maybe get traded out, but you were on low health anyways. If you kill 1, that at least makes it easier for Fear, you should have been planting. Like, I feel like support isn't really your main role. This is where Recoil is going to come in handy, because he is definitely a support player. Yep, Fear. Plant. Go back and plant. Nope. So you should have been planting right there. 25 seconds left. Plant right there. Force all the pressure onto Mike. Instead of you get killed, Izzy gets killed. And you got the sniper against Maestro with it. You're just lucky that Maestro ran out of bullets. And Asa is very good. But Fear, you should have been planting. I gotta see how much battery I have on my computer. Oh, okay. Plenty. So. That's okay. Still got the round win, but Fear, you should have been planting there. And the good thing is, though, after this, you just have to worry about doing your job, which I guarantee you is not going to be support, since you're going to have a legitimate support player with you. And I saw it in the Coastline video, is that you looked a lot more comfortable on that other role. Because once you guys had a designated support guy, you guys looked a lot more comfortable. you were easily able to take down these guys. And we didn't have Teto we didn't have Teto yesterday. We had who was it? We had Grips. And in my opinion, Grips is much better than Teddy. So you've got a good with recoil support. Our defensive setup was very good. Reinforcements were good. Placement of like utility stuff was good. It was just the execution. Plus the ability that ZG has on roam clear. So I'm gonna adjust the way I'm laying down because my voice is getting tired, bro. Talking for an hour straight is difficult. I'm actually gonna hop up my bed, bro. This is much better. Much better. Alright. Nice and cool. It's all good. Like this roam clear. Only thing I'd say for future is that if you keep entering from the same way, they're eventually going to catch on, and you're eventually going to get punched from that. So. And Eddie saying, which is a smart call. You got 3 guys pushing him. It's a good call. Good call coming back. Are we gonna beat that Zeus? Smart position here.
Bombenentschärfungsgeräte Angreifer wurde fallen gelassen. Es bleiben noch 10 Sekunden.
Damn. You could have saved your KD there, Paptic, but hell, why?
Bombe von Angreifern lokalisiert. 10 Sekunden übrig. 5 Sekunden bis zum Einsatz. Angreifer rücken aus, um eine Bombe zu entschärfen. Bombenentschärfungsgeräte Angreifer wurde fallen gelassen. Angreifer haben ihren Entschärfer zurückgeholt.
right, you should have been on this window watching. Because if you do that, free kill, 4v5. Easy clapper. I don't know why you're peeking his power. It's good. It's good. I think you should have peeked that again. It's fucking stupid. I mean, the best way possible. Because there's no reason, no way you're gonna win that gunfight. Although I like this. Pulse working from below, coming out positions the guys up top. You got Legion protecting him basically. IQ, you should have heard the rip down. Should have been ready for that. At this point, you weren't. That's a good kill. Come on, let me go back here. You go back. Seconds. How the hell did you down her in 4 seconds? It's good though. Keep building those. Good job. Good job. This is the thing you gotta watch out for. Like Flare, you guys are a momentum team. If you guys get like momentum at all on your games, just roll with it. If you're feeling somebody, like go to town. If you're straight vibing, just go with the comfort picks. Just start like thrashing people with that. Because if you're like if you're on a roll, just go. Really gonna change my golf ball again, bro. Bush League.
Angreifer haben eine Bombe lokalisiert. Angreifer rücken vor, um eine Bombe zu entschärfen. Nicht in die Schusslinie des AVS geraten. Bombenentschärfungsgerät der Angreifer wurde fallen gelassen. Das Bombenentschärfungsgerät wurde zurückgeholt.
Again, lack of upstairs presence is a little concerning, but not much.
Aktiviere Drohne. Drohne ist bereit.
That there's again no upstairs presence. Or others cheat team is really good. Advantage of no upstairs presence. So most teams will take advantage of that. There's a poor play on our part that we didn't take advantage of that. think now they're starting to realize. That was a screw. You should have drawn that out. Stupid move. Stupid. I'm not afraid to be stupid either. Stupid move. It'll cost you a game. All is good. Getting stuff open up upstairs. Force Raiders out. C4 kill. This is just to be funny. That was his second kill of the game. There's 2 kills. I think he had 2 C4. I'll go back. That's okay though. It's okay. That's just game knowledge right there. That is, you can't get mad about that. That's just game knowledge. Master kill. What the hell was that? That isn't. God, that is nasty. Where the hell did you get that in? Oh my. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Sprout 600 plays here. Automatic, that's a 3v3. 2v3. Teddy's in a horde. He's just stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Basic gets the kill. Gets him. And he got lucky. That shouldn't. Defense should have won that round. Defense should have won that round in reality. Just a couple misplays. I'll do the attack. Actually, you know what? I think the attack did deserve to win that round. Attack did deserve to win that round. I mean, a couple of nutty angles, couple of good game knowledge shots. Easily kill like Zeus. That's why you got to reinforce both those walls. We talked about it. That's in our strats. I mean, you got to reinforce both. When that happens.
10 Sekunden noch bis zum Einsatz. 5 Sekunden übrig. Angreifer haben die Position einer Bombe entdeckt.
Like this though, going back there. See the upstairs roam presence. Okay. 2 minutes left, and what are our attackers doing? Not really much. I think, if anything, they're getting upstairs. It's good. It's good. Start opening up this area over here instead of watching that hatch. Sprav kills. Killed there. I don't really know what happened. Master, okay, good there. It's a good kill. It's a good try trying to sneak in from behind Coif, but yeah. Just gotta get the. All right, so in reality. 4v3. 3 guys on ZG have taken damage. 2 of them are one shot. Defense should win this.
bleiben noch 5 Sekunden. Noch 10 Sekunden. Der Angreifer wurde fallen gelassen. Angreifer haben den Bomben.
Down stupid. This is ugly. This was ugly as hell.
Operator, es bleibt keine Zeit mehr.
If there was an option, neither of you guys should have won that. I would have not let anybody win that. Ridiculous.
10 Sekunden bis zum Einsatz.
First of all, Ted, you gotta kill them at the wall first. You gotta win that. You gotta kill them. You gotta kill them. I mean, it's like basic,
Angreifer rücken vor,
basic
um eine
stuff.
Bombe zu entschärfen.
It's just something you gotta do. You kill them.
Angreifer hat den Entschärfer verloren. Angreifer haben den Bombenentschärfer zurückgeholt.
Just horrible positioning there. I don't know how the hell what happened there? How did they get? How did my charge get destroyed?
Der Angreifer wurde fallen gelassen.
You guys gotta be ready for that. People will do that. Especially Asa. He has the game knowledge that he knows that Forge gets caught on trying to do a stupid rotate. This one, that's gonna be all she wrote. Yep, attackers did well that round. Everything covered. I messed up the game settings, so over one. This is the wrong. But the thing is that they won. The fact that they won this attack in overtime is good. I like that. That's good.
Ziel der Angreifer ist das Entschärfen einer Bombe.
He didn't know orange like the ZG templates. Forge, you gotta do something different. You sat there the past 4 times you've been here, so they couldn't expect it at this point. They were expecting you last round, and you died. I don't think you got anybody either. I know for sure you didn't get anybody, because Zeus got the only kill of that round for you guys. Good setup, good setup. Strat, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, nobody's watching Teddy's back. That's not his fault. That's your guys' fault. Nobody's watching and making sure that Teddy has a space advantage. Patrick's just lucky he gets the refrag. You've lost your bandit, so that wall's gonna be open either way. Oh, I do see. That's sneaky. That is sneaky. I'll give it to you, Zeus. Knowledge right there. So what he did, he opened up this wall, top of the wall. Impact trick from there. That's good though. That's good. That's game knowledge right there. Epic swings. Now go back. Don't go back out. Stay in there. 4v3. Good power position. Instead, you walk out because you want to find more kills. And this is what happens, dude. Like, this is what happens. Everything falls apart. You guys have got to understand when you can go for kills and when you don't. Okay? In that situation, you stay on site because it's a minute left and it's a 4v3. They got to push onto site. You realize you have all the site control in the world because you got an Echo, you got a Maestro, you got Peptic, who I believe still had a C4. He probably didn't actually. No, he didn't. But you've got Peptic, who's one of our top fraggers, with you. All right, power position right here, 4v3. Be doing anything? Shouldn't be doing anything. Just sitting there wait for them to make a move. Instead, you walk out. Thermite kill. Forge isn't even paying attention for that. Isaac kills Zeus. Reverts it. 4v3 to a 3v2. Now, Echo loses most of his health, but he gets Asa. Forge, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? This is where game sense has to come in, bro. Like, this is where it has to kick in. You gotta realize that Thermite is probably somewhere in this area. Even though Pepper probably called it out, if he hasn't walked all the way down, you would have heard him, first of all. And also, he would have been dead. So you gotta realize Thermite's over here. IQ is shooting at Master in sight. So you know that IQ is in sight. So that means, and you've known this for what? How many seconds? Bam. First 50 seconds. Master's paddling. Kills him. 5 seconds. That's enough time for you to rotate over there. You rotate over there, you get Thermite. You get IQ. Bam, bam. You win that. And then you're still not doing anything. Like, you're stuck over here in this in this area. You should rotate it all the way over there. Or if you're gonna rotate anywhere, rotate around to study. Don't try to take this the hard way. You gotta limit the angles they can get you from. Because now look at this. They've got you got 2 angles to get you from. Whereas if you go from this way, you just gotta worry about 1 angle. Or worry about 1 doorway instead of worrying about 2 doorways that are impossible to hold. Good kill there. IQ goes and lays down. Get on diffuser. Yeah. You just gotta make stuff happen earlier. Gotta make stuff happen earlier. Gotta make stuff happen. That's the end of that game though. So, like I said, like I've told everybody else, if there's something you want me to clarify, go ahead and text me on Discord. Let me know the time stamp and the reason that the reason that you want me to clarify. So that'll be it for today's analysis. So, see you guys later.